All right, welcome back. If you guys haven't yet, you need to head back to our founder to founder page. I've been sharing some time with Nikita and Shreya talking about their blog that they've started during quarantine before they even got to meet in person. Continues to blow my mind. And we were talking a bit about the topics that you guys are covering. And so our upcoming issue is going to be about beauty, and we're talking about shared experiences of aunties who don't know what they're saying when they should have a better, I don't know, range of self-awareness. And so we're going to dive into a bit more about colorism and more of the content that you both are sharing. So how do you want to roll this out?
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
I can get started on
Okay.
colorism. Yeah. Yeah, so me and Nikita are very, very much passionate about colorism. We are from South India, and both of us have unfortunately faced it in our lives. But through our blog, we have been able to educate a lot of our family and family friends about, what's right, what's wrong, and how to stop saying those subtle comments that they don't realize has a lot more power than they have a lot more power than they do realize. Some stuff that we've worked on is some research on Fair and Lovely. Actually, we did some marketing research on them and how they very much do appeal to younger kids with the way their packaging is, their product placement within shelving. And we also, took a look at some of their rebranding that they've done recently because they've gotten a lot of backlash on their new branding. It's called Glow and Lovely. Do you want to go into that, Nikita?
Yeah, so in the height of like the Black Lives Matter movement, they got a lot of backlash saying that their slogan was something along the lines of like, fair skin is more beautiful, like along that theme. And so people started just kind of disagreeing with them and saying that like, it's 2020, we should be promoting this and all skin tones are beautiful. So instead they rebranded to Glow and Lovely. And they kind of got rid of that underlying meaning, but still being like, if your skin is glowy, it's beautiful. But the product was still the same. The Glow and Lovely marketing or new rebranding wasn't as commonly pushed out as Fair and Lovely was. So the impact that it would have had that they wanted it to have to cover up the footing and the backlash that they were facing seemed just like an attempt to cover up the backlash and not a genuine approach to change their what they stood for as a brand. And so we also took on a scientific approach. We've done multiple different articles on the product itself, and we took on a scientific approach. And one of them actually looking into the ingredients, the active ingredients, and how much skin lightening properties actually exist in these products. And we found that they can be slightly lightening for like a consistent use, but not enough to see a dramatic change. And those effects would be reversed once like the product is like not used anymore. So at the end of the day, they're just perpetuating this stereotype that lighter skin is more beautiful, and that's obviously not the message we aim to spread. And so we've taken on multiple different angles of different age groups, and also understood that when our parents were growing up and our grandparents were growing up, these were the products that were advertised that would make their lives a lot easier, and you'll get married more easily if you are fair skinned and things like that, and you'll become more successful. And so we've kind of debunked all of these things um, through addressing our blog and colorism.